please. We were just talking about the story of your marriage.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Oh yeah. And how did you get to know her? She was engaged first when you were friends?
She was initially engaged, yes. So she was initially engaged with someone at the time when we first met. My father was actually here and she was employed under my father. And I came just to visit. Like, I didn't expect that I would meet anyone here, or, you know, it was just my first time coming to Egypt. I just wanted to explore the culture, and there's a lot of old...
You married someone with a different culture.
Oh, completely different. Well, I come from a different culture myself. So I'm Mexican American, but I come from multicultural as well. So I have German blood in me, as well as...
You don't look American.
I'm Mexican American. So I have European... I'm more pale than most Mexicans are, because they tend to be more brown, and I'm more of the European Mexican American. So, and my father is from Central America. He's Belizean. So I've always
You're already introduced to many cultures.
I've always lived in a multicultural family. I've always lived in a very different setting.
So what did you like about her?
The things that I was looking for in a woman, that I found everything in her. So she's beautiful, she's incredible.
Let me translate first عشان I forget. هو بقوله تعرفت عليها بطريقة غريبة قوي. قال لي لما عرفتها كانت مخطوبة. بقوله بس يعني الثقافة مختلفة. قال لي أنا أصلا جاي من أصل مكسيكي أمريكي وعندي دم ألماني وبابايا برضو عنده جنسيات كتير مع بعض. فأنا كده أنا عندي ثقافات كتير قوي. هي كانت بتشتغل مع بابايا وانا جيت هنا مصر عشان بس اشوف الثقافه والبلد وكده. ما كانش في دماغي خالص ان انا هقابل حد اهتم بيه. وقلت له بقى ايه يعني حبيت فيها ايه. So what did you like about her?
Everything about her. She's perfect.
Perfect.
She's perfect. Yes. I said that when I first met her, and I still feel the same way about her. She's incredibly smart. She knows many different languages, which is very difficult. She's mostly self-taught in her language speaking. She's very engaging to talk to. So when we talked about all kinds of different topics or subjects, she always has an opinion about something, and we love to go there and debate on those kind of things. She's a very strong, and of course she's also was selected for the PLP program that you guys have here. So that already shows that she's...
So you're talking about the intellectual part, but I'm talking about the emotional part. So what did you like in her as a woman? Like, you're talking about that she's well educated, she knows a lot about discussions, she's entertaining, she's interesting, but emotional بقى.
See,
romance-wise, yeah.
Romance-wise? I don't know. I feel safe around her.
Safe.
So I found my safety in her.
أترجم ولا هتتحسدي ولا إيه؟
I feel with her more than anyone else that I can let my guard down and be honest about everything. And I know she feels the same way about me. We're honest with each other. This is the main thing that we've always had within our marriage, that we're honest with each other when we have our discussions. And we did the same thing when she was discussing when she wanted to go there and give away a part of her liver. I believe that a marriage is not just it's not a dictatorship. So I don't tell her what she's supposed to do. It's supposed to be a collaboration. She makes me stronger, I make her stronger, and that means that we share in our triumphs and we share in our failures. And so when she told me that she wanted to go there and give a part of her liver to her mom, I knew that my role as the husband was not to tell her no. My role as a husband was to support her and to make sure that she and her mom made it up on the other side, however I could.
أترجم ولا ما ترجمش؟ بلاش أترجم. طيب بقوله ايه اللي عجبك فيها؟ قال لي ولا حاجة، ذكية مسلية لما بتتكلم معاها في اي موضوع في اي حته تلاقيها بتديك راي صائب جدا، بتبقى مجذبه قوي ان انت تقعد تتكلم معاها، طيبه. فبقول له ايوه اوكي، وبتتكلم لغات كتير وبتشتغل شاطره ومش عارفه ايه. قلت له ايوه ماشي، ده الجزء اللي بيتكلم على جزء الفكر او المخ او العقل. انت بقى كراجل من الرومانسيه يعني او الجزء العاطفي يعني. فقال لي كلمه كبيره، كلمه عمري ما حسيتها، عمري ما سمعتها قبل كده. بصي انا اتلخبطت في خط النطق ازاي. بيقول لي انا بحس بالامان وهي حواليا. مش تعرفوا بس الست المصريه، لا ده مش حب ده حضرتك، ده فقنا موضوع الحب بشويه. وبعدين قالك يعني لما جت تقولي على عمليه الكبد، انا لقيت ان انا كزوج، انا مش المفروض ان انا كزوج اقول لها تعمل ايه وما تعملش ايه، لان الجواز مش معناه ان انا اقول لحد قالك ديكتاتور، يعني ان انا امليه هو المفروض يعمل ايه. احنا عملنا شركه مع بعض، المفروض نكمل مع، هي تخليني اقوى وانا اخليها اقوى، وانا كان دوري يقتصر على ان انا ابقى داعم فقط، مش ان اقول لها تعمل ايه. طيب from your own point of view that time you were very worried that she goes into a dangerous state in the operation, or
Well, I actually know a little bit about medicine myself. My sister is actually a surgeon, and I
you
read.
know that it's safe, yeah?
Well, there is a risk. Obviously, with any surgeries, there's always a major risk. But the bigger risk was obviously with her mom, with organ rejection as well as the failure rates. But success rate for organ donors is like 97%. It's very high, and I think my main concern was before she had talked about going to surgery. I had actually had a coworker when I was back in the United States who went through routine heart surgery. He was just having a valve replaced. And the success rate for that surgery is 99%.
He died?
He died.
That's what I was going to
From surgery complications. And so I think that's what was in the back of my mind. It's like, I logically speaking, I know that most people, when they go through surgeries, they'll go through those kind of risks. And that had just recently happened. He had died maybe a few months, maybe a few months, 2 or 3 months before she made her decision about that. So that's really what weighed on my mind when we first discussed it.
subconscious.
Subconscious.
فبقول له كنت قلقانه عليها في العمليه. قال لي بصي انا كنت عارف وقاري وعارف عن الطب، يعني ان دايما الدونر او المتبرع ما فيش خطر عليه، هو دايما اللي بيتبرع له بالكبد بيتخاف ان الجسم يرفض جزء من العضو ده، فبيحصل فشل للعمليه، ويعني ده بيؤدي بالحياه. ولكن قال لي حصل حاجه في امريكا، ان واحد صديقه كان هيغير صمام ضلف في القلب، فهو بيغير الصمام ده قالوا له دي عمليه هتفوق ال 99% في نجاحها، فالراجل مات. قال لي ففضل بقى الموضوع ده في مخي طول ما هي ماشيه في موضوع العمليه ده، ان كل حاجه ليها ريسك يعني. So she told me that you came here and you're staying in Egypt forever?
So we do eventually plan to go back to the United States.
After the COVID-19 thing?
Yeah, after coronavirus is over. But I've been here for about a year.
How did you adapt?
It takes some adaptation.
Very different.
It's very different. I think for the most part, what helps me is that I'm with my family here. So I have my family.
Don't miss your family there?
Yeah, of course. And we have phone calls every weekend. Actually, today is where we go there. And we have our weekly phone calls. So I stay in contact with my family through Facebook and through video calls that we go there and do on a weekly basis. But it's a decision that I had to make, and the decision was to.
So it didn't cross your mind, why did I go through all that? I changed my work, I came to stay in a different country, I postponed pregnancy, we didn't go to the States to be stable there. Everything, you didn't know that before marriage, right?
Of course.
So you didn't ask yourself, why did I go through all that?
I'm sure that
You did not regret? Yeah.
I'm sure that my family thought we were crazy when I told them that I was going to marry her after only meeting her for we'd only met each other for maybe only a few days, and
And you're, how old are you?
well, I look younger than I actually am, but I'm 37.
ايه ده؟ بجد؟ ده انا كنت هقولك ده صغير قوي. انت عندك كم سنة؟ انتوا الاثنين شكلكم صغيرين. انا ولد الثلاثينات خالص. ده انا قلت 23 و25. You look much young. I thought you're 23 مثلا. بس يعني انت نقلت شغلك وجيت قعدت في مصر وسبت امريكا وسبت عيلتك وقعد حماتك عندك قال لي يعني احنا بكلمهم كل اسبوع ومفيش مشكله خالص. هم قالوا عليا بس مجنون في الاول ان انا خدت قرار الجواز بسرعه، ولا انا يعني ده يعني عايز يقول لي ده قدري، وكان المفروض يعني ان انا اعمل كل اللي انا عملته ده. يعني I'm speechless. والله يعني thank you very much for being a supportive husband and for being so brave, and she's a lucky woman.
I'm not the brave one, she's the brave one.
But support, يعني your support برضو needed braveness. يعني he's a lucky man، بس هي lucky woman بصراحة. بالكلمتين اللي اتقالوا دول خلاص يعني أنا أسمعهم وأقعد بقى على جنب 20 سنة مش مهم.
احنا عايزة محظوظة بيه بصراحة.
أنا مش هذيع اللقاء ده. ليه بتحطوا خرز أزرق؟
I will tell this by English because I want him to understand. I'm the most lucky one because I would never find a husband like that. And if I have 100 lives again, I would choose him to be my husband forever.
طب بعدين قالت لك أنا اللي محظوظة ولو عندي 100 حياة أو 100 عمر فوق عمري ورجعت لورا برضو كنت هختاره يبقى جوزي. هو أنا شايفة بصراحة إن